Gamechanger Pedals is a brand like no other. They only release stuff that hasn't been around before, only completely new and unique creations. Today let's check this out, their latest release, also their wildest release. It's a synth, the motor pedal. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and on bass we have my buddy Phil Rehm today playing this Dingwall and at a demo with fretless later on. All through this, the motor pedal from Gamechanger Audio. This brand is truly unique. They create some of the wildest pedals on the market, but they're always useful, inspiring and tend to deliver a wide range of sounds you've never heard before. Now about this thing, I don't even know where to start. Maybe here, this is the motor synth based on a unique motor oscillating engine. This is the pedal version of that synth, so we get to play around with it on our basses. So how does this work? In here you see the spinning disc. There's a pitch tracking engine in here that analyzes the pitch of the note you're playing. It means it's a monophonic synth. You can't play chords with this. This disc rotates then at a ratio of 1 to 3. They explain this, let me look this up, it's a bit complicated. If your input signal is an A4, which is 440 Hz, the motor oscillator will spin at 146.6 revolutions a second to produce the target note. There are 3 oscillating coils in here and a magnetic pickup to turn this rotation back into sound. And then there are plenty of things you can do to it. Let's start with the shift control. This allows you to add fourths, fifths and octaves above as well as below your root note. Arguably the most fun thing about the motor pedal is this pedal here. Since it's all motor themed, the functions are all named after car terms. Of course they are. We have accelerate, brake, clutch, drift and volume. These modes are used to manipulate the spinning disc and with that manipulate your sound. But not all the engine types in here, we will talk about those in a minute, actually make the disc spin. Some function also in another way, something with AC current instead of DC. I don't know. Something else is happening in here that can also be picked up by the coil. Let's leave it like that. It's conveniently called the coil mode. Here the brake pedal turns into a pitch shifter. Now the engines, honestly I'm not even trying to explain what these different options are. And I would like to extend it to the other controls as well. I could tell you what they do, but this would just be a long list of very technical terms. If you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, go to the Gamechanger channel and watch their in-depth videos. Let's do a quick run instead. Motor is the raw sound of the rotating coils being picked up by the inductor, which can be further manipulated with the mod control over here. I see we're already getting technical. Tone is a tilt EQ for the motor sound, but not the clean sound that you can mix in using the clean control over here. Drive sends the motor signal into an analog distortion circuit. We already talked about the pedal and the engine modes. The mod control adds different textures to your sound. Shift are the pitch shifting options I mentioned earlier, and then we have vibrato and glide. To the left you add a vibrato to the motor sound. To the right you get a glide effect, which creates smooth slides between the notes you're playing. And then finally release, which to the left shortens your decay time and to the right adds sustain until infinity, if it's turned all the way to the right. Now let's hear the Vocoder Sound in here. This pedal is so much fun to play around with. It's nothing like any other bass synth I've ever tried. If you want classic bass synth sounds, go with the classic pedal, something like a Source Audio C4, the MXR bass synth, or something like the Digitech bass synth if you want to do this on a budget. This here, there's nothing classic about it yet, at least. It might become that, but that's something for a future generation to determine. This is a pedal to create truly unique sounds, unheard stuff. Let's try this pedal here one more time. We're using the M-Wave sound, the octave down, and the pedal in brake mode. wild, just wild. Well, but also inspiring, amazing, and honestly brave. Because who makes something like that? Who finds funding to even develop something like that? Gamechanger does. Check the links in the video description below if you want to learn more or get one. Also, here's a video of the light pedal, a very unique and equally special reverb pedal from Gamechanger. Here's a fabulous bass short drop, and here's me saying, "Moin." Bass the World.